Anyway, here we go. Putting a marker there. And go back over here. Go back to this page. Oh, I have to close this all out and bring it back up again. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. Have a where's my...
Meet George Jetson.
What the heck? No, go away, computer.
His boy Elroy. You noticed even then they got Elroy before they got Jane and Judy.
As because men dominate.
That's right.
59. 58 countdown.
Oh, hey, listen, men dominate. 57, 56.
This continues to be a countdown.
I want to know who put my name on the mailing list that I need help in the bedrooms.
Mrs. Kravitz.
44, 43. This is the continued countdown. 41.
She's keeping a close eye on you, baby.
38 right now.
Yeah, I'm afraid she might have put her marks on me. Got her eyes on me.
Meanwhile, people are going, "Why am I? What is this? Is this a podcast?"
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a countdown. Calm down,
man.
Calm down. We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Countdown to the Slade and Mayson show. 17, 16.
Yeah, I get a lot. I see a lot on my TV about hymns.
12, 11.
I see hymns and hers all the time. Yeah. So.
Well, like I say, I thought there was a church service hymns. You know, it's like, but no.
That old time religion. And
stop it. Get serious. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Now broadcasting.
Yes, see, we're broadcasting.
From the Dan Mayson Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia. It's the Slade and Mayson Show.
Deep in the heart.
I don't know what you did, man. It's like, but all of a sudden, man, I broke out into a sweat. Like, okay, bring the sponges.
Did you get anything to eat this morning?
Say what?
Did you eat?
Oh yeah, I had peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, turkey dinner. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
Well, boys and girls, it's starting already. So there we go.
Already.
I know. Hey, welcome to
I
the...
do have to say this, Dan, before you start.
Oh.
And I tell this to our audience all the time.
Okay.
I cannot get into conversation with Dan Mayson because within 5 minutes, it's like my gut hurts, my sides hurt, because this is a very funny dude. He just says things and everything's
All I'm doing
funny.
is I'm just talking and I'm just responding to you. You think it's funny. I'm not thinking it's funny. It's just me.
But this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
Yeah, we get into a giggle fest. All right, yeah, this is the Slade. This program you're listening to is a Slade and Mayson Show. We'll get right to the point. Here's what it is. It's all about you and us and what we see in the news. It's like a radio program, but
there you go. It's like, come on, man.
But it's not a radio program.
Will you please take that line out of the copy?
No, but it's like a radio program where we go through the news and we curate all the interesting things that we see that we want to share with you, so that you are up to speed, knowing what the heck is going on in the world. Because, man, let me tell you, there's some freaky-delic stuff going on. We're just trying to have some fun. Don't take it too seriously. All the music you're listening to is brought to you by Danny Music. Shut up. And there's a picture from Instagram from 2016. There's a picture from 2022 from Twitter. There are now 2 pictures on Facebook from 2024 and one from this year with very stern-looking Jenny and Dan Mason.
It looks serious, didn't we?
Well, very serious. Again, we're always brought to you by Icy Something, Icy Treats. If you're enjoying what you're listening to,
I'm sorry.
Wow. Something's wrong. But we're going to start the show off with our Sunday morning observation, where we're going to turn the table over to my partner over here, where he has decided...
When we turn over tables, we really turn over tables.
Okay. What do you got for our Sunday morning observation, Mr. Curmudgeon?
We just finished Thanksgiving. And do you know what tomorrow is?
Post Thanksgiving? I don't know.
No, tomorrow's date.
Oh, it is. It's the first. It's the first. That is. So there are. All right. There in a calendar year. In a calendar year that is broken up into segments. These segments are called months. That's MONTH, and then if you put the S on there as the plural. These months are in format from January till the end. Now, coming up, we are going to be moving away from one called November into one called December. And
Perfect. December,
Oh.
the most wonderfully ridiculous time of the year.
Sorry. Is that all you wanted me to say?
That's how I wanted you to lead me into it.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because December is arriving tomorrow. And that means that we're now entering the magical season where everyone pretends to be happy while slowly losing their minds one candy cane at a time. You can feel it in the air. It's cold, it's festive, and everybody's running around like, it's fine. I've totally got my life together. I'm thriving. No, you're not. You're the one tangled Christmas light away from that screaming into a peppermint latte. Let's start with the weather. December weather has more mood swings than your crazy ex.
Well,
see, you can relate to that. You go outside in the morning. Oh, it's chilly. By noon, is that sleet or is the sky spitting at me? And by the evening, well, the temperature drops so fast that your body goes into witness protection. You start the day looking like a normal adult, and the end of the day wrapped in scars like you're auditioning for a Christmas Carol, the Mummy edition. And then, this is something that I know you people get into.
Hey, watch
decorating.
Oh, yeah.
December is the only month where adults willingly climb onto roofs and hang electrical wires in freezing temperatures because, well, tradition.
Yeah.
You ever see somebody on a ladder in December? They're out there like, yeah, I might fall, but if I don't get these lights up, the neighbors will think that I'm a Grinch. There's always that neighbor too. You know, the one whose house is lit up so bright that planes try to land on it.
There you go.
They've got lights synchronized to music, fake snow machines, animatronic elves, a 14-foot blow-up Santa waving like he's running for office. Meanwhile, your house looks like Christmas forgot you existed. Two sad little icicle lights hanging on by a clip going, help us, we were bought at Dollar Tree. And the Christmas tree. Oh, yes. Every year you tell yourself, this is the year that you'll buy a real tree. You imagine it, the beautiful pine smell, the classic look, the joy. Then you bring it home and suddenly you've adopted the world's largest needless houseplant. You've got to water it, vacuum after it, rotate it. Halfway through December, it starts shedding needles like it's stressed from finals week. And by the 25th, that thing is so dry that it could spontaneously combust if you sneeze too hard.
Yeah, baby.
Artificial tree owners, oh, they're smug. See, again, I have to break here a second. Up until I was 47 years old, I had the very same Christmas tree that my mom got when I was 8.
That's right.
A little silver tree.
Slide it out of the box.
all the ornaments. And you had that special little light that turned at 3 different colors. Red,
one of those.
green, and blue. All right. So we artificial tree owners, we're smug. We pull out that dusty box, snap 3 plastic poles together like they're assembling IKEA furniture, plug it in, and boom, done.
Yeah.
Perfect tree, 0 maintenance. Only downside, it smells like nostalgia mixed with last year's storage closet.
I was waiting for regret.
No. I told you I wrote
Smells
this
like regret.
I told you I wrote this one.
No regret. No regret.
Well, then comes the shopping. December shopping brings out the absolute worst in humanity. Every store turns into a Hunger Games arena. You're in Walmart trying to buy wrapping paper, and suddenly 2 grown adults are fighting over the last discounted Bluetooth speaker. People will trample you for a candle. A candle. Not even a good one. A holiday candle with names like North Pole Sales Breeze. Oh, okay.
It's the last pumpkin spice. Move out of the way.
And what does that even smell like?
No idea.
Mean, Santa doing the cha-cha. And of course, you've got the one person on your list who says, oh, don't buy me anything. I don't need gifts. Yeah, sure. They say that, but if you show up empty-handed, they'll look at you like you forgot their birthday, graduation, wedding, and kidney transplant all in one day. But December isn't just about stress. It's also also the month where we all decide that calories don't count. You're eating cookies for breakfast, fudge for lunch, and peppermint bark for emotional support.
Hey, don't judge me.
Hey, every office that has that one table, the December snack zone. You tell yourself, I'll just have one piece. Then you black out, and suddenly you've eaten 19 gingerbread men, and you're apologizing to them like, sorry, fellas, you look delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the eating comes the holiday parties, work parties, family parties, ugly sweater parties. December's got more mandatory fun than summer camp. And let's talk about the work holiday party. Who invented this one? Hey, I know that we barely tolerate each other Monday through Friday. Let's all dress up and pretend that we're close friends for 3 hours. Someone always corners you wanting to, talk about office policies. And there's always the one guy who has way too much eggnog and then starts dancing like a reindeer with a sprained ankle. And of course, the gift exchange. You ever play White Elephant?
Yes.
Now, it's supposed to be fun, except one person always brings a good gift and everybody else brings things that they found in their car. You're opening presents like, oh, wow, a half-used scented candle and a spatula. Thank you, Brenda. Nice family gatherings. Well, that's a whole different sport. Family in December is like a holiday-themed zoo exhibit. You got the cousin who shows up in pajamas because it's comfy. You got the uncle who drinks one glass of wine and starts telling conspiracy theories like Santa's on the CIA payroll. You've got the one relative who walks in, looks at the food you made, and says, oh, interesting. That's December for you. Beats festive judgment. And let's not forget kids in December. Kids are feral this morning. Yeah. They're sugar crazed, overstimulated, suspiciously well behaved for the first 2 weeks because they think Santa's watching, and then absolute chaos the moment school lets out. Every parent is like this. I love my kids, but if these tiny humans sing Jingle Bells off key one more time, I'm dropping them off at the North Pole and letting the elves raise them.
That'll work.
Oh, and this is also big. You people are famous for watching that stupid Hallmark channel.
Watch it, buddy. Don't put me in that bucket.
Listen, December gives us constant holiday movies that all have the same plot. Independent woman moves to a small town, meets a handsome man who owns 14 reindeer and a Christmas tree farm, falls in love, learns the meaning of Christmas, the end.
Wait. You forgot. He's a widower.
Oh, that's
right. You forgot that part. Dag, damn it.
Oh, God, that's right.
And he has the cutest little kid.
Yes, cute little boy. That's exactly right. Little, what do they call those cowlicks and such? Yeah. All right, well, listen. Meanwhile, real December is you in sweatpants eating leftovers, hoping Amazon delivers on time.
Yeah.
Oh, then we get to New Year's Eve, the grand finale of December madness. Every December 31st, we all turn into lying optimists. This is my year. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to be organized. No, you're not. You're going to lose your keys by January 4th and eat a donut in your car. But that's okay, because December isn't about perfection. It's about surviving the final boss level of the calendar. But somehow, through all the chaos, through the lights, the food, the family, the shopping, the emotional support fudge, December still hits us with those little magical moments. The smell of pine, the sound of music, the memories, the laughter, the feeling that maybe, just maybe, we made it through another year. So buckle up, folks. December's here. It'll be chaotic. It'll be weird. It'll be stressful. And you'll question your life decisions at least twice. But I promise, you're going to have fun, whether you want to or not. Now, hand me some hot chocolate and let's survive this thing together.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Well, as you know, I do buy a new tree every single year.
You people.
Yeah. Now, I was expecting to spend $65 on their Christmas tree. And it's interesting because that's actually the same price I had last year. So I don't know what's going on with Lowe's. But anyway, I rolled over there on Friday Friday morning, Friday afternoon. And they had 25% off all fresh cut trees. I was like, all right, that works. So it was like $40, $45 or something. So yeah, I got a real tree. Screw you. All right.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let me just say this because all those years that I had the little silver tree.
Yeah.
And then I had a kid, and it's like, and the woman that I was with, she was, you really ought to think of it. There's something about a live tree. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah, it
blah,
makes you sneeze.
So yes, I went and I got a live tree, and of course I got one that was too big, so I had to saw it down, and and then I put it up. And I put the decorations on it, and again, I looked at it, and it was really cute. The first time I saw it,
yeah. And now
after that, it was just in the way,
and you had to feed it water every day, sometimes twice a day.
Lots of little things on the floor that looked like little mouse turdies.
Yep,
but they were actual pine needles.
Yep.
And the longer before I got to Christmas, that tree was doggone near bare.
Well, I gotta tell you, the very first tree I got outside of living in New Jersey, it was the house that we moved into. It had these huge cathedral ceilings, so we got a big, like 12-foot tall Christmas tree. And you basically had to run 4 extension cords just to run the lights on it, because you only run 3 lights on it, three in a string. So yeah,
and
but
you had to climb. Well, you had to climb, and
I had to bring a ladder in. Yeah,
decorations and tinsel, and the thing of it is that the worst part about it is it's kind of like moving. You got all this stuff that you got to pack up, and you finally get it packed up, and then you get it to the new place. Then you got to unpack it. It's like, and that's exactly what Christmas is, because I listen, I know
I've seen nightmares.
I love Leilani Corbin. She is one of my favorite people, but it's like they actually got their Christmas tree up the second week of November.
A lot of people do. Remember, I did that last year.
I'm like, wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, now, so again,
I'm nuts.
By December 1st, man, you're sick of looking at Christmas.
Nah, I don't even look at it. Nah, I don't look at it. It's in the other room. I don't care. That's why I dried out.
Well, again, and just like Thanksgiving, we here at Slade-O and Slade Castle, we have our own way of celebrating. Again, we have trees.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that type of tree. All right. Well, moving on. All right, boys and girls.
We will be celebrating under somebody's mistletoe. And I'm sorry.
Right.
But okay, before you go into that, I gotta embarrass you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, I got the best partner in the world here. So we're getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go and record. I recorded a show on Wednesday. I recorded a show on Tuesday because I had something else scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday, a special show. So I thought, okay, I got a day off or so. I caught my foot into the wires that were hooked up to my board. And all of a sudden I hear, oh my. Now my board is called a road. I have never seen anything fall like this one did. Not only did it snap the headset piece that goes into it, it also snapped the power cord.
Yep.
And so now I get up on Thursday because I'm going to record Friday's show. And I turn it on and it's black.
Yes.
No lights come on. All right. So you know what I did, man? It's like I had to get on my phone and I wouldn't call him. I sent him a message.
And then around 7:30, I saw the message. I said,
Now let me say this. It's like, because I call Dan for this kind of stuff all the time. But listen, it was Thanksgiving. And Dan had, he had to get this feast together for his 14 children that were coming in. But it's like he actually got to my house by 9 o'clock. I was recording by 10:30. Everything was set. My new board, and I do appreciate this board is just so much easier, and it doesn't take a Rhodes Scholar to be able to figure it out. But Dan, thank you very much again. Like I say, this guy really did it, because he could have said, "Oh well," or "Oops."
See you Friday.
Yep.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. Well,
Okay,
we're
now
gonna
now
keep
that
it all
I've done
going.
that, let's
Now.
find out exactly, because he told me, he said,
Yeah.
"Oh man, I got some AI stories for you this week." So,
Mhm.
ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is that time. The Slade and Mayson Show, keeping its pulse on technology, and of course, knowing that technology rules our life, we of course are experiencing a glut of artificial intelligence, and keeping his finger on the pulse of AI is our special artificial intelligence reporter, Mr. Dan Mason.
Well, thank you, Mr. Slade, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. I am Dan Mason, and, well, we have quite a few stories to share with you. So let's suppose you're going through life and you just can't find that special someone. What do? Well, of course, you get into AI and you build a chat GPT personality and you call him Claus, Klaus. And, you wear maybe some AR glasses to, like, see him, if you will. So it's kind of like a virtual thing. And then you decide, you know what? This guy's where it's at, man. This is it. This is what I want. This is my future. So this young lady decided she is going to legally marry her AI partner, character partner called Claus. They got married, and they are now. I am flummoxed. My question is, I hope she keeps the subscription going.
Hey, I wonder what the honeymoon was like.
She took a curly cord. No, we won't get into that. But I'm just thinking, if she doesn't pay her subscription, does she get to file for divorce? I don't know. So, all right, that's a question we have to throw out there. But
Well, she needs to get him. She needs to make sure she's on his insurance policy.
well, then she can move him to one of the robots. Yeah, move his personality to the robot.
I'm really sorry that we have degenerated into such a way that, we think that we can actually make artificial intelligence take the place of human emotion. I don't think I'm ever going to get that desperate ever in this lifetime.
Well, speaking of emotion, people are in panic mode right now because they're seeing the AI Atlas. Remember this? This is the comet that's passing through, and everybody's saying it's a rocket ship. Well, apparently there's a video posted up on the internods, and it shows you can see it. It's almost looks like a rocket. It's kind of pulsating and flying up and it. There's nothing. There's nothing. That was all AI generated. Yeah. So surprise, surprise, surprise. Now. There is a new song called Walk My Walk. The band is called Breaking Rust. It is number 9 on the charts.
This is the artificially
intelligent created. There is no human being. You're never going to see this person in concert. Doesn't exist. Yeah. And now for this next story, I got to bring down the music just a little bit back here. Hold on. Bring it down. Because that's too far down. There we go. So what I did was I said, how good could this be? How is it that AI can actually put together a story and put together a song and make it sound so dagnam good? So I went over to Suno. And I said, hey, I do a morning podcast. I'm about 50 miles away from my partner. We go online and, he talks about his Sunday morning observation and weird things he sees and weird things that I see in the news. And we share these stories. And then, so would you be able to come up with a song for that? Maybe like a little, I don't know, a little rockabilly-ish style. What say you, Suno? And this is what Suno had to say.
JD's on the line talking about the dawn. Coffee in his cup keeps him rolling along. Sunday morning airwaves humming true. Two old voices cracking jokes for you. Strange news rolling in like a stormy hue. Sunday morning airwaves, what they do.
Be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
Scary, Dan. That is scary. I mean, how long did it take them to compose that?
2 seconds.
Oh my God.
I hit the button and I saw a little thing rotating and it said available.
Okay. Hey, Dano. I have a little mission I'd like for you to do for me.
Nope.
Come on,
I'll let you do it.
No. It's like what I want.
All you gotta do.
All you gotta do, like I say, yeah, I'm gonna want some bumpers that that have Sladio or something in it. Just give it some thought, my friend. I appreciate everything you do, and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I could not do this. I could not do this or anything else without your help.
The problem is once you use your email and your telephone number, you get the one trial, and if you other than that, you have to pay $20 a month for it. Now, like I'm just doing like one song, man. Anyway, so that's what's going on with AI, little boys and girls.
So now, hold on a second. So
what?
now you got that song.
Yeah.
But now you can't use it anymore. Is that right?
No. I can sign up for a paid subscription.
Oh.
See how that goes? They entice you. Yeah.
They give you the first taste is always free, man.
Hey,
They're
man,
just like
yo, bro, yo, come here. Hey, where you headed? No, don't run away. Don't go to the school bus. Come here.
Yeah, just take a little bit. Yeah, just take a little bit. The first one's free.
Yeah, hop on the back, man. I'll give you a ride. To school. Be cool. Oh my gosh. All right. So,
that was incredible. I mean, just
yeah,
it's scary. It really is, because sooner or later, that Hot 100 is not going to be really human.
There are already 9 AI generated quote unquote hits on the top 100 right now. So that's where we're at, boys and girls. So like I said,
all those years, well, you have to practice and practice and practice. So
not anymore.
Not anymore, man. It's
just
like,
press that button.
Thank goodness for this break. Sadly, however, we will return with the Slade and Mayson Show.
You're afraid. Very afraid.
Today in history, November 30th, 3340 BC. The earliest believed record of an eclipse. Got about 30 miles to the gallon because it didn't have a catalytic converter. It was much better than the new ones. 1786. Peter Leopold Joseph of Habsburg, Lorraine, Grand Duke of Tuscany, promotes the form of a penal colony as opposed to the death penalty. He abolishes that, partially because he doesn't believe in the death penalty, and secondarily, by the time they finish his name and his title, the guy on trial dies of boredom. 1803. In New Orleans, Louisiana, Spanish representatives officially transferred the Louisiana territory to the French representative, and just 20 days later, France transferred the same land to the United States as the Louisiana Purchase. Boy, that's got to be like the biggest broker deal since my brother told me about that stock swap that's going to happen next week from Apple to... Shh, never mind. I didn't say anything. Moving on. 1982, Michael Jackson's second solo album, Thriller, released worldwide, becomes the biggest selling album worldwide, and still is to this day. Well, if you consider 60 billion copies the biggest selling, yeah. And finally, 2004, longtime Jeopardy champion Ken James of Salt Lake City, Utah, finally loses, leaving him with a paltry $2.5 million as television's biggest game show winning. Well, Mr. Smarty Pants, good luck with that tax bill. Sorry. I'm Dan Mayson, and that's November 30th.
Hey there, I'm Carmine DeGuzio. Hey, are those kids of yours driving you crazy? You got a job too? No problem. Bring those little snot monkeys on down to Carmine DeGuzio's Happy Smiley Face Daycare. Your little ankle biters will enjoy a long 10-hour day in our history room learning all about the past firsthand. In our back room, we have over 200 high-speed sewing machines just like they did at the turn of the century. Your little ones will learn what it was like to actually work in a sweatshop right here in the garment district. We'll teach them how to speed stitch through leather, cotton, nylon, and naugahyde. By the end of the day, your little ones will be all tuckered out. My pockets will be bulging. You'll actually see the finished products in stores throughout the United States. Wouldn't it be great to see our little darlings having helped bring back a long-forgotten service to the United States? Also, if you have older children, over 4 years old, we can start them off on the high-speed loom. It crosses at 1,500 lines per second. They'll learn about manual dexterity and agility. And if they don't want to lose a finger, eye-hand coordination. It'll be fun. So bring your kids on down to Carmine DeGuzio's Happy Smiley Face Daycare and drop them off for the experience of a lifetime. History coming alive.
All children must have current shots. Insurance cards must be present at all times. Current accidental death and dismemberment rider must be documented. Next of kin daytime telephone number must be on file. The Carmine DeGuzio Happy Smiley Face Daycare exemption contract must be signed by both guardians prior to entry. No long hair, jewelry, or loose clothing permitted in the historical area.
Hey, I'm Carmine DeGuzio. We'll leave the loom on for you.
All their beauty.
Mama.
You see the Seneca Boulevard Transportation Grid. It's the Starlight in Hawaii. Oh, I thought that was the end.
For reasons I can't even explain, we return you now to the Slade and Mayson Show.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mason,
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
All right. Well, that was Stay Home Little Girl by Johnny Johnson and his orchestra for today being National Stay at Home Day. And
National Stay at Home Day.
National Stay at Home Day. And yeah, there's something going on with our internet connection. There's this nasty echo and there's these pop sounds, but hopefully next week it'll go away.
Oh, yeah.
It'll all go away. We'll see. This portion of the Slade and Mason Show is brought to you by Icy Something Icy Treats, and I'll tell you what that's all about. It's my buddy Sheila and her husband. Now you calm down. And what they've done is they've purchased a truck, and it's a food truck, and they painted it red, and they've decided that they're going to bring a little bit of the islands, Hawaiian Islands, to the States. And they bought these nice shredding machines, and what they do is they put these big blocks of ice up on top, and the blade slowly rotates as it goes. It scrapes off the bottom, makes this beautiful snowfall, and it goes into this awaiting goblet, whereupon you could then request different flavors to be added to this dish.
Smooth,
So,
creamy.
if you've got a birthday party, a corporate event, a fundraiser, or something like that, and you want to do something special, give them a call at 804-617-8827 to see about getting scheduled to hang out with them. They are available on the internet at www.iceysommethin.
Leave off that G, for goodness sake.
ICEY.com. If you like ice cream and you just don't want the heaviness of it, but you still want something smooth and delicious, then yes, you have to call Icy Something Icy Treats, because just that. It will be a taste sensation. They will go ahead and put the flavors on.
I'm amazed at how smooth ice can be.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, if you get your regular icy cone, it's like it's chunky, crunchy.
Yeah.
But this is smooth like butter.
You know how, like, when you're a little kid and it's the first fallen snow, it's super light, you pick it up, you pop it in your mouth, and you're like, oh my gosh, it just blah, blah. It's not the yellow snow, not where little Timmy's dog is gone. No. But other areas, where it's still light and white.
No, when you can just put your tongue out and it first starts falling and you catch it out of your tongue. That's Icy Something Icy.
That's Something Icy, right? So imagine that coming in like 40 different flavors. That's what that's all about. So give them a call, schedule some time with them. They're at 804-617-8827. 804-617-8827. The number, once again, 804-617-8827.
You'll be doggone glad you did.
That's right. You will be. So, yeah, lots of weird AI stuff going on, I'll tell you. But, hey.
Before you go on, that I'm still amazed at that song. I really
I know.
am. I mean, that's really scary. You're not going to need talent anymore.
Nope. You'll just say, I want a song about Christmas and the fire and hanging out. We got the hound dog. Hit go. That's it. 2 seconds later, you got a top 40 hit. So anyway, calm down. All right. Now, when you think of soda, what do you think of? What is soda?
Pepsi.
Okay. What is that? Is that a healthy drink or not so healthy drink?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that a healthy drink or not so healthy drink?
It's a not so healthy drink.
So it's kind of like a snack food. It's kind of like junk food.
It is something that, again, the president's policy has done away with you being able to buy on food stamps.
There you go. Now, you'll be glad to know that Pepsi has decided they've now launched a prebiotic soda. Excuse me. It now has 2 to 9 grams of prebiotic fiber, only 4 to 5 grams of sugar, and chicory root and agave insulin, the stuff that gives you gas. And they say it's got some gut healthy benefits, but
I think you have to find them, right?
Yeah. So Pepsi beat Coca-Cola to the punch in this regard. And if you're listening, Coke, don't even.
Hey, listen, here's the other thing. Okay, so I mean, I was in the store. I don't go out very often anymore, but it's like, what's the big deal? They've now started putting sugar back in Coca-Cola.
No, here's what. So there's all right. There's so many different Cokes now. There's like, so there was a blended one where it was okay. So all right, let me. Oh boy, let me unravel this sucker.
I certainly know how to ask the questions that stump the host.
All right, so corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, and I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people, is basically the same as Coca-Cola with sugar after 6 months. Regular sugar breaks down into the same chemical molecular structure as high fructose corn syrup. And I forget why they called it high. I think it had something to do with the range that the sugar molecules, but they shouldn't have called it that, but they called it that anyway. So now it's called high fructose corn syrup. It's sugar. And so for years and years and years, Coke just said, well, let's just bypass the whole thing. You can't taste the difference. Let's just put high fructose corn syrup in. It costs us like 1/15 the cost of sugar. It's still sugar. It's still sweet. It still tastes like sugar. Well, so then they came up with a soda that was like, well, it's going to be half corn syrup. It'll be half sweetener. Then they came up with Diet Coke, which of course is just, blech. And then they have
New Coke, which really was bankrupt.
Terrible. Well, New Coke was based upon, they were trying to make a new Diet Coke, and they said, wow, this tastes really, really, really good. We should make this the new Coke. Great idea. Nope, that was a bad idea. So that became Diet Coke, and then Coke became Coke again. But then people noticed, like, hey, you're changing the labeling. It used to say sugar. Now you're saying high fructose corn syrup. And they were saying, well, we're just being a little more specific. We've really been putting high fructose corn syrup in here for a while, which is sugar technically. So we're just labeling it properly. But Mexico takes it upon themselves to put it cane sugar as opposed to putting regular sugar and just saying sugar. They say cane sugar, which is basically sugar. And then they put sugar in. Now people think that the Mexican Coke tastes better. In reality, it tastes exactly the same. You're putting it in a bottle, which just gives it more a nostalgic feel to it. So then now back in the United States, we have
the question
someone
was,
who said, I know, I'm getting there. Damn it. All right. Now we have a legislative world where if you say it, it will happen. So someone up north, about 50 miles north of where I live, in a big, not black house, decided that they wanted Coca-Cola to be made with nothing but cane sugar. So now Coca-Cola is rolling out cane sugar Coca-Cola. Now, you are going to pay a premium for this, but structurally, it's the same damn thing. But please, by all means, pay extra.
That's right. Buy the new sugar-free or sugar-filled Coke.
Yes, the new sugar Coke. Now, with that in mind, believe it or not,
oh my God. And I haven't got a thing to talk about as far as food is concerned.
well, that's fine. Then let me tell you a little fun thing. All right. Mickey D's, you ever heard of them?
Yeah, that's the guy with the clown.
Yeah. All right. So they're competing. So you know that McDonald's doesn't like Burger King, and Burger King doesn't like McDonald's. There's a little rivalry, right? So they have the what do they call it? The King. I think the burger is called the King. It's just called the King, and basically it's 2 all beef patty, special sauces, cheese, pickles, onions on sesame seed bun.
Which is a Big Mac.
Oh, shh, didn't say that. All right. Now, McDonald's has something called the Big Tasty, which is a burger with lettuce and tomato and onions and mayonnaise and ketchup. Yeah. Okay. Now, here's the problem. It was off the menu for quite a long time. Okay. Now, mind you, it was just that. It was like a 8-inch diameter disc with a matching bun. And
Hey,
apparently,
by the way, Dan,
yeah,
leave it 6 minutes at the end of the show.
6 minutes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Sorry.
All right, something to cut off. Okay. Now, now apparently the Big Tasty is back, but apparently it's much smaller. Now it's served on a 1/4 pounder bun. So basically,
Inflation.
it's a burger, but oh wait, 90. Oh, it's in Britain. Who gives a whatever? Okay, now moving on.
Well, listen, over the next month, you're going to be hearing a lot. I heard about, I guess, some of the fast food restaurants deciding that they wanted to make a burger that would, of course, remind you of Thanksgiving dinner. So they ended up putting things like mashed potatoes.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I mean, who the hell would pay for that?
Oh,
I mean,
did you hear about Campbell food? Campbell soup?
No.
Oh. All right. So Campbell soup, I didn't even pull this up. Campbell soup, apparently, okay. So is it Ireland? Not Israel. They have figured out how to make not artificial, but lab grown chicken. In mass. Okay. So, but it's like breast meat. So it's white, and it's not really. You don't want to make like a chicken sandwich with it because it's kind of tough. But the CEO of Campbell said, "Hey, you know what? I could put that into the Campbell soup, and I don't have to buy real chicken." So that's what he did, and didn't tell anybody.
We got artificial chicken in chicken soup.
Artificial chicken. Well, it's not artificial chicken. It's lab-grown chicken in chicken soup, and he sent it across state lines. And there are 7 states there where that is a felony. So he's in big trouble. He's in big trouble for that little.
Good.
That's what Campbell soup is.
Good.
Jerry, do you have any more dimethylized saccharophenic? I need to make some more chicken over here. Yeah. Lab-grown chicken. Yeah. All right. What do you want? What do you want for 6 minutes?
Listen, I am always looking out for our audience, trying to make sure that they save money and as best they can and not buy artificial Campbell soup.
Okay.
But listen, the month of November, I told you how you could eat cheap, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, it's December. That magical time of year when your bank account looks at the calendar, packs a suitcase and says, "Yep, I'm gonna head out." December doesn't just drain your wallet.
Yeah.
I mean, it vampires it. It doesn't even pretend. It walks in like, "Hi, I'm here for all your money, plus whatever you were saving for retirement. Also, that jar of quarters in your car, that's mine too."
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, "Oh, it's the season of giving." Yeah,
Nope.
Giving what? Emotional support? Hugs? No, people want money. They want gifts. They want you to finance an entire Hallmark movie with your paycheck.
Yeah.
So here's how you survive December without going broke.
Okay.
Shop like a ninja on a budget diet. First rule, you do not have to buy everyone a gift. December tricked us into believing that every human we've ever met, family, friends, co-workers, the mailman, the neighbor's cat, somebody deserves a present. No. December is not a participation trophy ceremony. When people ask what you're getting them this Christmas, you tell them, "I'm giving you something priceless, the gift of my continued presence in your life. You're welcome." And
Yuck.
if you do shop like a ninja with a coupon addiction. I'm talking clearance racks, thrift stores, yard sales, mysterious boxes on Facebook Marketplace. If it's $3 and vaguely resembles a product, buy it.
Yeah.
People don't know prices at Christmas anyway, so wrap it nice and they go, "Oh, yeah, that's right, Karen. That's a $4 candle from a gas station. Smells like pine and gasoline. Merry Christmas." Regifting.
Oh, regifting, my favorite.
Not just a strategy, it's a lifestyle. Listen, Regifting is not trashy. It's recycling with style. Mother Earth would be proud. Someone gives you a fruitcake, boom, that's next year's doorstop. Somebody gives you a candle shaped like an elf riding a polar bear, that's not a gift, that's a responsibility. Wrap it back up and pass it along like a hot potato.
Yep.
You're not helping that thing, they're haunted. December rule: if you didn't open it or plug it in, it was never yours. It was merely passing through. Now, decorations. Here, Dan, you'll love this. The cheaper, the better.
Mm-hmm.
The Christmas decorations are expensive. Have you seen how much lights cost now? They want $39.99 for a string of lights that work for exactly 5 minutes, and then one bulb dies and the whole thing goes full blackout like a power grid failure. So here's the trick. Decorate with stuff you already have. A broken lamp, boom, abstract Christmas art. A ladder, wrap one string of lights around it and tell people that it's rustic Appalachian holiday chic. Put a Santa hat on your vacuum cleaner. Don't explain it. Let guests just solely process it like modern art.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of a fruitful tree, get one of those tiny 2-foot trees for $6 and put it on a stool. Boom, optical illusion. Tell people that it's minimalist. They'll nod like they understand. Holiday meals, you don't have to cook like a celebrity chef. You ever see those December cooking shows? They're over here roasting 16-pound turkeys, making souffles, baking bread with herbs that you can't even spell. Meanwhile, I'm like, can we just throw some hot dogs in the oven and call it Santa's sleigh dogs? December hack: use foods that sound fancier than they are. Okay, ready? Fancy name? Charcuterie board. Reality: a few slices of bologna and some Ritz crackers.
Mm-hmm.
The fancy name: gourmet cocoa bar. Reality: Swiss Miss and a candy cane that you found in your car.
There you go.
Fancy name: holiday casseroles. Reality: whatever was near the front of the fridge.
Mac and cheese.
People don't care. December is pretending everything is magical. Oh, are you going to be going to the office Christmas party again this year?
There wasn't one last year. There wasn't one the year before. They had 1 year prior to that, and it was I got a sweater with a company name on it. Yeah.
You still work there, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the office Christmas party is a trap. They tell you don't bring anything. Cool. Then someone brings homemade truffles. Someone else brings a baked brie, and suddenly you're standing there with a half-used bottle of ranch dressing, feeling like, well, the Grinch.
Yeah.
December survival tactic: bring air, bring vibes, bring your presents, because that's all you can afford. And if they ask where your food item is, tell them, oh, mine was so popular that it was eaten immediately. Boom, done.
What was it? Pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
I put the tray back out in the car.
We talked about this Christmas Carol. Digital all the way. Now, Christmas cards used to be nice. Now they cost the same as the small real estate. Skip the paper, send digital cards from your best blurry selfie, and a message like, season's greeting. My printer's broken. Stamps are $97 now. Enjoy this JPEG.
Oh, I got one better than that.
Oh.
There's a company that will send a greeting card for you. You go ahead and fill out the greeting card. Merry Christmas, blah, 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 blah. You close it up. You put it in the envelope, and then you pull the little zip cord out, seal it, stamp it, and get it out the door. When the recipient receives it, they open up the card, and it goes, jingle bell, jingle all the way. And then when they close it, oh, what fun it is to ride. And they open it, oh, no, toes and sleigh. It never turns off. It runs for at least 8 hours. And oh, by the way, when you open it up, all this glitter comes out. And then when they try to tear open the back of the card to turn out and rip the battery out, there's more glitter inside there. Now, to keep the battery so you can't just slide it out, they epoxied it in place. Now, they have a special service for an extra $5. They'll mail it anonymously on your behalf. So Anyway, yeah, there's a lot going on for this
Listen,
Christmas.
here's a bonus. Digital cards can't be displayed on the mail, so everyone just forgets about it
Yeah.
sooner. Perfect.
Email comes in, delete.
Family gatherings, the free entertainment package. Family gatherings are nature's way of saving you money. Why buy Netflix when Aunt Linda's about to tell you the same story that she's told every Christmas since 1983? You don't need amusement parks. You have Uncle Randy in the corner explaining cryptocurrency with a candy cane for a pointer. You don't need to go bowling. Your cousins are already arguing loudly enough to count as a sporting event. Free entertainment everywhere. Just sit back and collect the moments like a broke wildlife photographer. The real secret? Pretend you're broke before you actually are. December is a performance, so you got to cosplay as broke before broke becomes reality. Start saying things like, I'm saving money for January. That's when bills come back like squirrels nobody asked for. Or, I can't buy gifts this year because I've decided to become financially responsible for 31 days, only December. Don't get used to it. People will respect you or avoid you. Either way, savings. Okay, so yes, December wants your wallet, your paycheck, and the change under your couch cushions. But with the right strategy, re-gift everything that breathes, decorate like you're auditioning for a dollar store commercial, and cook like you're on a budget reality show. You can survive. Keep your money, keep your sanity, and if all else fails, just tell people that you're observing old-fashioned Depression-era Christmas this year. Boom, instant theme.
Yeah.
Very affordable.
It'll be fine. Yeah. My money's a little tight during this season. And apparently, as it turns out, people are not buying new phones. Yep. Everybody's keeping their old stodgy. The screen is half broken. You got maybe the battery charges for about 5 minutes and you got to go find a port somewhere on the planet. But yeah, people are just going, oh, this is fine. This is fine.
Well, that's because when phones started to be costing over $1,000, that sort of made this. I mean, like I said, my razor is listed as $1,200.
Jeez.
I paid $200 for it because I shop like Dan Mason. I'm learning to shop like Dan Mason.
Yes, I am such a cheap bastard. Yes. Did you hear about Taylor Swift?
I hear. Who?
Her name is Taylor Swift. Have you ever heard of her?
No, but I had a picture posted called Taylor Swift.
Okay, there you go. So Taylor Swift apparently released her Life of a Showgirl album, and people said it sucked. As a matter of fact, they said half the songs sound like they were written by AI. Now,
it's a good thing that she had that successful Eras tour because, man, I think her career is just about cooked.
Well, here's the dealio. They think she's going to be pivoting somewhere, somehow, some way, and that this album was kind of like, meh, whatever. But here's the interesting thing. She sold 4 million albums in the first week, a brand new record. Now, mind you, it was 4,002,000, but she did break the 4 million though. But here's what she did, and I noticed this with John Fogerty. Okay, when I went to go pick up purchase the album, there were 2 versions. There's the Walmart version, which has the extra cut on it. And then there's the regular commercially available one, which doesn't have that, but it has a different version of, track 9, let's say. Instead of it being live, it was kind of like a commercial version. So what's happening is each artist is releasing different versions of their particular album when they drop. Would you like to take a guess as to how many different versions of the new Taylor Swift album came out? I'll give you 3 tries.
Okay. 6.
Not 6. Good try though.
Okay. 5.
Ooh, man. No. Not 5.
Okay, let's see. That was 2 guesses. All right. 7.
38.
Oh my God.
38 different versions because some of them had talking tracks. Some of them, when you bought it, you'd get like a little glove or you'd get a hairbrush, or you'd get some little a cashmere jacket, or it came in red, white, and blue, or the tracks were reversed, or she had there was a talking
In other words,
part.
she found a way to sell 38 copies of the same album.
Yes, brilliant.
No, I got to tell you, Taylor Swift is, I played country music for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And Taylor Swift, I remember when she first broke out, she had that stupid song, Tim McGraw.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, please don't sing.
And she was just so adorable. And she had another little country tune.
Uh-huh.
And then after she got the CMA awards, she said, well, I'm not a country artist. I'm a pop artist.
Yeah.
And she turned her back on country music.
There you go.
At that point, I turned my back on her.
Well, there you go.
I wouldn't care if she was on fire in the middle of the street. I wouldn't even wee on her.
Well, that's okay. But she's a
she's also filthy rich, and she doesn't care about what I think.
No, she doesn't care. So they think that there's a pivot going on. Also, this is really bad news. Really, really bad news.
The end of the Slade and Mayson show?
Well, that's coming up in that's coming up in just a few moments. But apparently, the federal ban on THC infused drinks and snacks is coming down through a bill that ended with the government shutdown in the 2026 provision banning hemp-derived THC drinks and snacks, a market that has been keeping craft breweries afloat as beer sales fall. Insert panic mode. Okay, there you go. Also, bad week for airplanes. First off, the airlines have canceled flights going into Haiti. As it turns out, a few of those approaching planes seem to have bullet holes in them. So, yeah, that's stray gunfire.
Hakes that's been around.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Bullet planes, that's almost bad. Bullet holes on a plane are almost as bad as snakes on a plane. But
wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Isn't that the way you make your plane go faster? You got little slide holes, so they have speed holes.
Yeah, it's just lets a little more air in. Yeah. Now, also, Airbus has announced that they've made some modifications to thousands of aircrafts. As it turns out, when you are up in the stratosphere and you're coming through the ionosphere and the rays from the sun are coming down, some of those rays can actually interfere with and make the plane kind of go a little wonkadoodle. So they got to get some new shielding. They got to change the software a little bit.
Like your Spirit airline.
Yeah. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be asking that the planes get rebooted. My hope is
10 seconds and plug them back in.
My hope is it's not being done during flight. That would be very not good. So on that note,
to give up on air travel.
There you go. All right. So that's it. Thanks, Freddie.
A very informative show today, Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Because now that I'm more afraid of artificial intelligence than I was when we started.
You should be. Yeah. I mean, Suno kicking out that song in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. One.
I'm telling you,
two.
one day you're gonna go ahead and put up the link, and something's gonna click it, and you're gonna think you're talking to me, and it ain't gonna be me.
No, it won't be either one of us.
Hey, maybe they'll be funny.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Oh, my gosh. So, well, boys and girls, that's going to do it for us. I'm Dan Mayson.
And I am J.D. Slade.
Yes, and we'll be back next week, whether you like it or not. We'll have
Unless AI decides that we're not going to be active.
That's right. Then we'll have news, stories, and things that you can't even make up, no matter how hard you try.
Say goodbye, Mr. Mason.
Goodbye, Mr. Mason.
And goodbye, Mr. Slade. Goodbye. We knew what we were doing.
Quack, quack, quack,
That's
quack.
how cool our theme song is, man.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thanks, Dano Music.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. La 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 da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee.